Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Chef Victoria Love, and today we're gonna make a Super Bowl braised beef chili. I love making chili. There's actually, I think, 6 chili recipes on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. I'll put the links in the description below. But today we're gonna make a chili worthy of a Super Bowl party. We're gonna spare no expense. We're gonna be using beef chuck stew. And we're gonna cut this, it's a bit big, so I'm just gonna cut it a bit smaller, but we're also gonna use some onions, fresh tomatoes, peppers, celery, carrots. Now this is a red pepper that I already had. It's frozen. I had cut it ahead of time. So yes, you can do that. When you have your produce and it's about to go and you don't really want to let it be wasted, cut it up, freeze it, and then you have it already ready for a recipe like a chili or a soup. We're gonna put black pepper, cumin, cayenne, chipotle, and chili pepper in this, give it a lot of flavor. Some pink beans, red kidney beans, small red beans, mushrooms, and corn. And this is gonna be absolutely amazing, worthy of your Super Bowl party. So let me get everything mise en place and I'll show you how to make it.
Hello friends, I appreciate you being here. Please watch the video to the end so you can see the whole recipe and help me out. Would you please click like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you more recipes.
All right, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil to our pan. I have it over medium-high heat, and we're gonna brown our beef. I cut this a little smaller, but also I removed quite a bit of the fat. So that's why we're adding in our olive oil. Olive oil is a healthier fat for you than animal fat, so that's why I wanna cut off the animal fat. Let's get this nice and brown. Now that the beef has browned, I just want to remove it from the pan and put it into a bowl, and I lined it with some paper towel just to absorb the extra fat. Next, I'm going to put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and we don't want to wipe it out. I have all that flavor in there, so we're going to add that, and we'll add our onions, and I want to saute them until they're light golden. Once they're golden, now we can add in our carrots. Saute the onions and carrots for about 5 minutes. They want to be tender, and then we can add in our celery. Saute the celery, onions, and carrots for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in our peppers, our orange and red pepper. Get them both in the pot. Once everything has been sauteed so it's nice and tender, we're gonna add back our beef. Add 1 can of crushed tomatoes. Here's our medley of beans. I have the kidney beans, red beans, and small pink beans. And you could use all kidney beans if you prefer, but I just like this assortment. And here are 3 tomatoes diced. I love to put lots of vegetables into my chili because I'm serving kids in the middle school and also my kids at home, and you've got to get them to eat the vegetables any way you can. So have it all into the chili and they will love it. Before we go any further, let's get the seasonings into our pot. This is 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of chipotle. Now, if you don't have chipotle, just do 2 teaspoons of chili powder. And I like this body of chili powder. However, you can get a stronger chili powder, a hot chili powder, if you really like the heat. And a half teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is the heat for my chili, is this. If, again, you prefer a stronger, spicier chili, add a full teaspoon of cayenne and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. There we go. And let's get everything stirred up. And we want to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down and simmer it for at least an hour. And then what we do, I prefer to make this the day ahead. So usually I make my chili the day ahead, reheat it the day after, and add a little water when I'm reheating it to make it thinner. And if you are looking at your chili and you're thinking it's a little too thick while you're making it, you can always add half a cup of water, and that will help. And it will burn off while it's boiling, so don't worry about that. But I like a thick chili, so there we go. Now we got to get the rest of our ingredients in. We just have our mushrooms and our corn. I like to strain the mushrooms and rinse them off and add it in. Now, I normally never used to put mushrooms into my chili, except this year I was at a chili contest, and the winner of the chili contest had mushrooms in it, and I really liked that additional vegetable in there, but also the sort of like that chewiness that mushrooms impart, and I love the flavor of mushrooms, so definitely going to add mushrooms from now on to all of my chili recipes. Last and final thing into our pot, our corn. I'm going to stir this up. It's already come to a boil, so I'll turn it down to a simmer and just keep stirring it maybe every 5 minutes. You don't really need to keep too much of an eye on it at this point, but you do want to stir it just to make sure nothing burns on the bottom. And I'm going to cover it with the lid to keep all of that moisture in. And then we will have our beautiful Super Bowl braised beef chili worthy of Eli Manning. And yes, my grandfather had season tickets to the Giants every year, and so this is definitely in his honor. All right, here we go. This has been simmering for about 45 minutes. I took the lid off a little bit, and you can see it looked much thicker earlier, and now that it's been cooking down, there's a lot of liquid still in there, so don't worry. And we are now going to, actually what we should do before anything is taste it and adjust our seasoning. So hold on a second, let me give it a taste. There we go. Here is our beautiful Super Bowl braised beef chili, and I'm going to add some sour cream, a dollop of sour cream right on top. Oh, let's do the cheese first, actually. And this is just a Mexican cheese blend. Let's sprinkle that on. Nice. And then a nice big dollop of sour cream. There we go. And I didn't have time to do it, but I always like to do chopped red onions on top of it. It looks really pretty, especially for a party. So let me take a bite and let you know how it tastes. All right, let's dig in. And I wanted to show you, look at the cheese. It's melted and so good. And here's a piece of beef, nice little cube of beef. Let me taste it. Oh, that was so good. I'm gonna have this for lunch. This is absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to share it with everybody. And this is our Super Bowl braised beef chili. Please come back and check out all the videos on my YouTube channel. I have over 500 and I keep making more.
Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen. Leave me a comment and let me know how you like the recipe. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.